Hello everyone, Chaos here, and welcome to another old school RuneScape video. Today, my revamped 1 to 99 construction guide. Construction is one of the most important skills to train if you are looking to play more efficiently, as your player-owned house can be filled with furniture that offers immense utility, even if it's for just a few rooms. This is the only skill in the entire game where, outside of questing, every single bit of experience you gain while training will be a gold sink. There are no moneymakers for this one unless you are hosting a maxed house, so be prepared to spend a ridiculous amount of money for one of the best capes in the game. If this video is useful, you would help me out a ton by subscribing with notifications on, dropping a fat like, and consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button below for tons of benefits in the channel and in the Discord. These are all the quests that provide construction experience as of the time of making this video. Remember that some of them have a construction level requirement and you may not be able to do them right away. Just like the previous viables, this is a skill that flies by on your way to 99. So doing quests specifically for experience is not that necessary. However, we do have some that will aid us for tools and utilities. The list of recommended quests is pretty short since we don't need many things to unlock training methods. So most of what you see here are cool upgrades your account will need, regardless at one point or another. The mini quest at Daddy's Home will teach you the basics of construction, and most importantly will unlock your POH for you to start training and save an astonishing 1000 GP. It's pretty nice if you're poor. The Ice of Gluffery quest will award you with a crystal saw seed that will turn into a crystal saw. We will touch on this item next, and it's one of the most important ones if you are looking to skip a few levels to build furniture. By completing Dragon Slayer 2, you will be able to buy a mythical cape at the Myths Guild. You will need a cape in order to build a mythical cape rack, which is not as expensive and will provide with decent experience per hour. Lunar Diplomacy will grant access to the Lunar Spellbook, which is needed to do one of the following methods slightly more efficiently. This is on the lower end of priority since one teleport is near an NPC we'll need to talk to, but it's nice to have. And finally, you should aim to do the Evil Dave subquest and Recipe for Disaster. As most of you know, this will let you prepare spicy stews which have a chance to give you a +5 level boost to further skip on levels for important furniture. Construction uses a wide array of items in order to build the things inside your house. The following is the list of items that will be useful mostly for training, and then we will have special segments on what things are important to build in your POH. When it comes to items, general constructional tools include a hammer, saw, 4 different types of planks, and many different types of nails for you to build low-level furniture. Nails can be ditched pretty quickly, so don't buy too many of them. Remember the crystal saw? It gives an invisible +3 level boost. However, this does not work for rooms you don't have the level for plants, and also for Mahogany homes. Every time you build something above your level, it will use up 1 charge. If all 28 charges have been used, or 56 with a medium Western diary, it will revert back to a crystal saw seed, and you need to return to Brimstall or make a new one at Prefinis. Mahogany Homes is one of the newest activities in the game to train construction at a cheaper cost. By doing contracts you earn points, and with them you can get the Carpenter's outfit. This boosts your construction experience by 2.5%. And also from the Mahogany Home store you can get the Plank Sack. As the name implies, this is extra storage for your planks, mostly for you to do more contracts before banking. This is not really needed when building stuff at the POH for training. For construction, I only recommend a plugin called Mahogany Homes when you decide to train with set method. It has great utility tools for you to do them slightly more efficiently, so get it as soon as you can. Interestingly enough, the menu entry swapper doesn't work for construction, as it would be a little too powerful when training this skill. It's just like blackjacking for thieving, as Jagex said that they don't like the idea of doing everything with just one button. Okay, this guide will work a little differently because all the methods are quite literally the same, just with different materials and cost. Instead, I will teach you the basics of construction in case you space-barred through Daddy's Home, which we both know you did. When you first get your house, go to the Remington portal, right-click it, and to choose Build Mode. Once inside, you will see transparent white doors which you can right-click. By choosing Build, you will be given a selection of rooms, all of which have a level requirement. For all the methods we will look at, I will tell you what room you need. Once a room is built, you will now see transparent white furniture which you can also right-click. Then choose Build, and you will be shown what to build in that space and what materials you need. Most commonly this will be planks, but other pieces of furniture require cloth, metal bars, nails, clay, limestone, and much more. Once you have your materials ready, click on the item to build. Your character will swing the hammer a few times, and you will have a new item to interact with. You can use the numbers on your keyboard to build them from a list. For the purposes of experience gain, you simply need to right-click this new item, and then choose Destroy to make room for another one. This is all you need to gain construction experience, so when you run out of items, simply go to the bank and resupply. When you reach level 20 construction, you may instead hire a servant to bring you planks and other items. First, you need to build 2 bedrooms with 1 bed each in order for them to move to your house. Go to the northeast corner of East Arty and talk to any of the servants you have the level to hire. After a bit of dialogue, they will now be in your house to help you out. So how does this work? Go to your POH and talk to the servant. Tell them to go to the bank and grab a specific item, tell them the amount of said item to take, and they will bring back the items after a few seconds relative to the level required to hire them. I would personally suggest you start using them at level 30 because the first 2 are pretty slow. After a few trips, they will ask you for payment, so keep money in your inventory, and this is how you gain more experience per hour. When you reach level 58 construction, you may build something called a servant's money bag in one of the bedrooms. This works like a coffer, and your servant will take money from it instead of you needing to carry money on you. This will save 1 spot for more supplies. When you're done with your servant, simply talk to them to fire them, and you will be able to remove both bedrooms for a cleaner house. This is a process we will use for the following training methods. But first, we will start with Daddy's home. After completing this mini-quest, you will be level 8 construction, and you will be given a bag with supplies that include planks, nails, and some teleport tabs. Not huge, but it's always welcome. Before we get into the bulk of the training methods, we need to get to level 33. Starting at level 8, you are going to make the best chair possible since we already have a parlor. Make chairs out of normal planks and nails, and at level 19 you may start using oak planks which don't require nails anymore. If you have the magic level required, you may teleport near a bank, resupply, and then go back to your house to continue training. After a few oak chairs and armchairs, you will be level 33 in a matter of minutes. The last intermission I will have is for me to explain how the following methods will be presented. For my guides, I normally suggest to train from a certain level to a certain level with a specific training method, but construction is so expensive that it all depends on your budget. Instead, I will show you the best ways to level up and how much experience per hour you get, along with how much money you will spend per hour. When you make more money, you can simply move on to a better training method, or move down for more budget training. At level 33, you can do oak larders. You build these at a kitchen, and they require 8 oak planks per item. You will be making 3 per inventory, and at level 50, you may hire a demon butler for him to bring planks much faster. You can achieve between 400 and 450k XP per hour, and at level 50 this is absolutely insane for a skill. With a mythical cape and the Teak planks in your inventory, you're able to make mythical cape racks in a quest hall. This requires 3 planks each, and you will be using the same cape over and over and over again. So please only have 1 instead of buying 1 for each build and end up on Reddit. This yields between 300 and 400k XP per hour depending on how focused you are, and it's slightly cheaper than some of the upcoming oak furniture. If you want to blow your money away, you may do so starting at level 52. By building mahogany dining tables at a dining room, you can get anywhere between 800 and 900k experience per hour. 900k being near max efficiency, so always expect a little lower. Each table requires 6 planks, and you can make 4 per inventory. We are now going to touch some grass in the superior garden, where you will build the teak benches starting at level 66. You will also need 6 planks per item, and experience per hour goes down to a maximum of 700k per hour. But ideally anything above 600k can be achieved if you stay focused. This is what I did to get 25 million experience in Leagues 3, so it's a nice method for your gains. Something I did for level 99 on my main account years ago are the iconic oak dungeon doors. To make them, you need to build a garden, and then a dungeon entrance, and finally you can build a dungeon downstairs. You will need 10 oak planks for each one, leading to experience per hour of 600 to 700k per hour. Again, 700k being the theoretical max. But from experience, I can tell you that 600k is possible. Sweaty, but very possible. The last item to build is available to us at level 77, and they are gnome benches built at a superior garden. This is both the most expensive and the fastest way to reach level 99 at an astounding maximum experience per hour of 1.1 million if you are laser focused. But anything above 950k can be expected. If you are looking to close out your construction training, this is definitely the way to go, but it will cost nearly 200 million GP as of the time of making this video. Now, we don't have any alternative methods, but we are instead going to look at the newest way to train the skill, which is called Mahogany Homes. You can simply look at this like Slayer, but for construction. You will go to Amy in Falador for a construction contract, and you will have to go to someone's house to destroy and rebuild their furniture. Talk to them again to confirm everything is ready, and prepare for the next contract. On screen you are seeing what levels you need for higher contracts, each with a respective average experience and cost per hour. I heavily recommend a lunar spellbook and a rune pouch with runes for the NPC contact spell. Talk to Amy either in Falador or through the NPC spell, and ask her for a new contract. She will tell you where to go and what you need to build at someone's house. With the plugin active, all you need to do is teleport to your destination, all of which are in Ardi, Falador, Hosidius, and finally Varrock. Go to the house that requires fixing, and right-click all of the highlighted furniture to remove it, and then build a new one in its place. Once you're done, talk to the owner of the building to finish the contract, and you will be given points relative to the difficulty of the contract. You will also be offered a cup of tea in order to restore your run energy for the next one. I personally only recommend this method for the outfit, but if you are going to do this long term, the plank sack is pretty much mandatory. This is a good way to train if you're on a budget, since experience won't be as expensive. But of course, your XP gains will heavily be reduced compared to things you can do with oak, teak, or mahogany planks in your POH. This is also a way to avoid carpal tunnel earlier in life, and it's definitely a nice change of pace as opposed to traditional training. Now, like I said before, because we don't have any alternative methods, I will quickly explain what rooms and furniture are required for an efficient house. If you want more information about this, as well as an optimal setup, you can watch my POH guide I uploaded last year, and it's still pretty relevant. In no particular order, build a Portal Nexus room. You will build a Crystalline Portal Nexus, a mounted Jerix Talisman, and a mounted Dig Site Pendant for unlimited teleports. Build a Superior Garden for an Ornate Pool of Rejuvenation to fully recover HP, Prayer, Stamina, and Special Attack right at home. Build an Achievement Gallery for an Occult Altar in order to change spellbooks whenever you want. And an Ornate Jewelry Box for unlimited teleports with a Dueling Ring, Games Necklace, Combat Bracelet, Skills Necklace, Ring of Wealth, and finally an Amulet of Glory. In the same place as your Pool of Rejuvenation, you are going to make a Spirit Tree and Fairy Ring combination, which has the highest stat requirement at level 90 with a +5 boost from a Spicy Stew. Remember, the Crystal Saw doesn't work for this one. And finally, another Superior Garden, you can build a Wilderness Obelisk for quick teleports around the land of PKers. Optional rooms include a Menagerie to store all your pets, a custom room to build storage for all of your skilling outfits, Clue Scroll items, and holiday clothing if you wish to store them here. And finally, a Leagues Hall to display your Leagues trophies in case you have any of them. So Legends, how do we get to level 99 construction? Well, this time we don't have any profitable methods, cutting off the options a little bit. What I did from 1 to 99 was making the highest chair possible from levels 1 to 33, Oak Larders from 33 to 74, and finally Oak Dungeon Doors from 74 to 99. For a slightly less expensive but longer road to 99, swap to Mythical Cape Rocks at level 50, and then continue your way to the Construction Cape. For the most budget training method, stick to Mahogany Homes and any of the 4 available contracts. You may do so until level 99, or until you have the Carpenter's outfit to go back to your POH and continue building the furniture. If you want to absolutely speedrun the skill, do chairs from 1 to 33, Oak Larders from 33 to 52, Mahogany tables from 52 to 77, and finally Mahogany Gnome benches from 77 to 99. And like I said before, be ready to spend a ridiculous amount of money. Boys and girls of all ages, that's pretty much it for the construction guide. Thank you so much for coming and for making it this far. If you did, make sure to tell me how you would get level 99 construction, or if you already have it. I want to give a huge thank you to all my channel members. You boys and girls are absolutely insane, and your support goes a long way to feed my family and my army of donkeys. If you want to be a part of this list of legends, click the join button below to subscribe monetarily and receive a ton of benefits in the videos, in the live streams, and in the Discord. Stay tuned for the next video, and of course for the next 1 to 99 guide, where I will show you how to achieve mastery in the Hunter skill. Have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and I will see you then. Peace.